seen it all. It can all toss away, don't get attached to the current spins, no flurries. The rhythm won't worry if you fall behind. I'll be humming till you hurry. With the horn, beat the dog. Can't take a loss with the boss and the wind with the horn, beat the dog. Can't take a loss with the boss and the wind all the way to bottom of the map, I've seen it all. It can all toss away, don't get attached. With the horn, beat the dog. Can't take a loss with the boss and the wind draw. All the way to bottom of the map, I've seen it all. It can all toss away, don't get attached to the current spins, no flurries. The rhythm won't worry if you fall behind. I'll be humming till you hurry. All the way to bottom of the map, I've seen it all. It can all toss away, don't get attached to the current spins, no flurries. The rhythm won't worry if you fall behind. I'll be humming till you hurry. With the horn, beat the dog. Can't take a loss with the boss and the wind draw. With the horn, beat the dog. Can't take a loss with the boss and the wind draw. All the way to bottom of the map, I've seen it all. It can all toss away, don't get attached. With the horn, beat the dog. Can't take a loss with the boss and the wind draw.
Action established, greetings, son. To Zenless Gaming with his son. Welcome everyone. Hello Lulu, hello Chucky. Everybody got their cookies. Now, look and respectfully. So, we are going on with the 3.1 story today. That's what is that. So. Yeah, this one is big. So We've stopped at the point where we figured out that Remiel is the... How was she called by Ben Booth? I don't remember anymore. But she was like quite in respect among them, and apparently the three Sunbringers that we have, they are also traitors. They are not real. The real Sunbringer is trapped somewhere. Holy shit. Why do I not see? Ah, yeah, okay. The chat got changed for some reason. That was loud indeed, yeah. But also not really that loud to... Was it very, very loud for you though? Because for me it was moderate. It was like not enough to do ear damage.
You shall not pass!
That was powerful, okay. I leave, but it was loud, okay. I'll perhaps try to remember that and maybe do something about it, because I unfortunately cannot really adjust the volume of all of them, you know, like that. I would have to redo the MP3 file or do some kind of conversion, anything to make it not that loud. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'll try to remember that. Thank you very much. There are some that were even... Oh, by the way, I need to check something. So you've pulled this for 1 minute, and now if I change my expression, for example, for this one, is it going to change back? Yeah, it changes back. So it forcefully changes my expression back until this 1 minute, or how many minutes is going to be, does it. That's one of the improvements that I've done today. So even if I forget about the thing and I change the expression, it's going to change back up to 5 seconds. Or something like that. So basically I will not be able kinda change it. Unless I like spam it, perhaps. And then it will switch back to the expression that I've been trying to change. So now we're supposed to go somewhere underground, even deeper, and find where is like that hidden place from the photo where we saw the culprit. No terminal command checking. What did you want to do? Maybe I can help you. I've changed to 2 instead of 3 because you guys can go on Twitch and on YouTube and get on both platforms independently the daily amount. So it would be quite a lot if it is 3. So I did 2. Game is a bit laggy. I hope it's going to be better a bit later. Just starting. Thank you very much. Testing is important. There's a lot of stuff to test. This entire gacha system generally is quite massive. And the camera disappeared, so 3 minutes have passed. Alright, so what I forgot about? Newcomer picks. I didn't see that, by the way. So I've checked it out, and I figured that I don't need Senbi because I have her and she's kind of like her first Minds game doesn't really give anything. Same about Trigger. Hugo is just the worst pick of them all. Basically, almost unplayable comparatively to what I have. Even though this is the only agent here that I don't have, but I don't wanna. Then there is Lucia, who is quite Wizard Girl. She is quite good with her Mindscape one, but this is the support that perhaps also she only is playable with Yijuan, and there is a possibility that she can be replaced with somebody else in the future. She is not useful with any other agent. And so I probably stop on Jane Doe because her first Mindscape actually gives a lot of damage boost, and she recently became quite playable with some new agents like Velina, and also probably will be very playable with Remiel. And if I ever get a second Mindscape of her, that one also gives like 30% more efficiency, so I think this is the best investment so far that I can go for, so I will go with Jane.
Oops, you caught me.
Got the mouse. And as for engine is a bit different situation. So for supports, usually it's not that crucial. Not his of course. I think Sanby's one was cool, actually. But I kind of forgot. This is either I want Jane's one or this one. Hello, Asha. Lurking and working. Thank you very much for the lurk. And collect your dailies if you want. Let me just quickly double check. Oh, by the way, I don't have lurk command. What would it do though? Like, not even sure. So let me quickly check. It's Jane Doe and it's Sanby. It's built, and then we see how much each gives. So for Jane Doe, I need to check what I have. Recommended squad based on agents acquired by the proxy. Oh, you see, yeah, you see, as I said, Velina and Remiel here. I really cosplaying zombie today. But Remiel I still have to get. Okay, but this is kind of a newcomer's guide. I know all this. What's that? What's that? What a complete one exploration. Why do I not have everything collected here? I don't know, but thank you. That's a lot of free rewards. That's a lot of free rewards. Where did all this come from? Interesting. So,
Smart choice. Wanna be my research subject?
poor encoder. So, chain Doe equipment. This is Fusion Compiler, and it is a very good one. It gives her around 90% of what her signature would give her. Yeah, it gives around this amount. Plus, there is a possibility to get more of it for free. As for Sanbi, yeah, she uses this one, Market to Desire, which is free and it has all the dupes. But with all the dupes, it only gives 75%, so her signature would give 25% kind of a pop instead of 10. Actually, even more, just relatively to the damage of... where do I... Wait. It's here. Relatively much better to take this one. So even though I didn't get, like, I didn't go for her Mindscape, because Pajane is a bit better. Probably better investment into future as well, considering that Remiel as now new Void Hunter, she is going to play well. But apparently not for long, actually, because I'll show you why actually, just in a minute. So yeah, I'm going for... This is Sandbis, yeah? Yeah, okay, let's go. That's what we have. Wait, come back. Oh, what's that? Did it just appear today? They're giving us more free pools. This one I'll show you.
Exploring the outside world. Love it.
So there it is. I'm just going to speedrun the thing. It was some time. We love free stuff indeed. Do you have any idea how many pulls I'm going to do? But probably not today, because I wanted to focus on story for now and do gacha after this story, right after the story. So it's probably going to be tomorrow, since I didn't do the thumbnail for it. But I also thought that it's going to be tomorrow and not today. But they updated the thing today. And so, did you do everything here? Okay.
Number 0, Ambi.
Wait.
Smart choice.
Which alias should I use this time?
Sick art. Beautiful. Crime Council. Anomaly build up and extra damage and so and so. A lot of good stuff.
Wanna be my research
We
subject?
open Gacha. And next to Remiel, now we have Sigrid. She is already available. Plus, a banner with 3 more characters of your choice. 2 meta supports and Harumasa that nobody needs. He was a free character once. He was already bad back then. And quite quickly he was covered by Sanbi, if I'm not mistaken. Like, she was just much better than him. And then he was not in any banners for a year and a half or anything. There was basically no banner with him. There was only, he was given for free and that's all. And that's only now that we get his banner, but nobody's going to pull for him because we have a Void Hunter here, we have Sigrid, who is probably now a new Ice meta. Tier list really wants to put it higher than Miyabi. Currently they are on the level, but she will be with Remiel and Velina in one team, so it is surely a good pick. And then 2 meta supports. So I don't know who is going to be pulling for Harumasa, except people who don't care about the comfort in their game at all, and they just want a cute guy. This is kind of like the goes in this way: a signature for a male, signature for Sigrid, 3 signatures for this triple banner as well. And so I have 382 pulls limited. I lied. 383 now. Plus, I have cashback of at least 27. Plus, there's going to be, I don't know, maybe cashback for 40, 50 more. Plus 256 bamboo pulls. Plus 25 standard pulls. Plus, where is this free stuff they are giving out? Where am I supposed to check it out? I don't know. These 3... This one? Oh yeah, this one. So it's plus 9 more of each. So the total amount is going to be over 700 for sure. And outfits are out. So this is Sigrid. I suppose I should show it.
Your summer is
Starting with her common outfit like this. Also, yeah, because she's ice, but at least she fits by the color, unlike Claret, right? Because she's kind of like Bernice, but she's actually electric. Respect, like it. Hello, Sam. What a timing. I mean, respect, looking, we have a Numa here, and they are not giving out, they are selling.
Whether it is vacation or
Course, summer outfit. I just know that we have some summer outfits, you know, how do you call them? Experts here. Maybe they wanna comment. Didn't realize she had a tie window?
Awaiting your orders.
This is this also called like that? It's both tie and hip window, right? It's not even window, it's just... Oh no, actually, yeah, you can call it like that. This outfit is all windows, indeed.
Your summer is under my protection.
I don't know much about this. I don't know, made of. Yeah, also Sam, feel free to use the gacha. If you want. So, I mean, I'm not going to take it seriously anyways because it is free. We are not, like, I'm not getting it because I'm not paying for it. It's like, obviously. Generally, I just like her colors, so it fits for me. Yeah. Also, this...
This is my duty.
Oh, she has it in white color here. It's not that much visible. This thingy for tail protection? What is this?
Whether it is vacation or combat, neither can be taken lightly.
How do you even wear this? Like, how do you put this on? It's almost every second outfit that I see in the game. I'm like, how do you even put this on? Tail armor, I mean, what is this? I guess it is.
Your summer is under my protection.
Ask a cosplayer, oh no. I don't know, they are just sealing themselves apparently in those. You get free pools for check-ins in both platforms. For your information, respectfully. So, yeah, I generally like it. Cool thing. Not buying, of course. Remiel.
This brings back memories.
A very good timing, by the way. There are more than 100, around 100 sound effects plus multiple dozens more of different, rewards. So this is the one that we met her in the first time in the like 2.6 or 7. Don't chat this. In patch somewhere like that, when we first met her, she was in this outfit, and until the 3.0. It's not really just a color. I think it has like, different textures. Why she's in Linger? Is this that type of game? That's the personal question for her, I think, because we don't really have many characters. Almost no, actually, we don't really have any characters except her who would be using this. So I don't know. But I like, actually, from the front it's not the scene. From here there are some red contrasts, like accent elements as well. This is a nice touch, actually. I like the accent here, because completely black, I didn't really like it from the very beginning. And also she was wearing this mask. Remember to like this scene, thank you very much. I rarely remind. She looked like a typical William, and also her behavior sometimes, it's like, I don't know. It's subjective opinion, of course. But yeah, kinda somewhere in the middle, yeah. Hi Steven, welcome. How is it going? We didn't start today's part of the story yet. I'm just observing and showing off to everyone what we have in the game now.
The salty sea breeze, the waves on a
With the
summer
patch.
night, and that look on your face. I'll remember this for a long, long time.
Your summer outfit also paid. Everything is paid. Though I hope that at least something,
Black or white?
probably
Which
this
side
one,
do you prefer?
we would get through the story or something like, I don't know. No, they did both of them paid, but I guess they're going to earn a lot from this, so
And ice cream.
the decision is understandable. They still gave us a free outfit there. We will get to it soon. So this is it. I guess this outfit is very her. Like, considering the type of outfit she's been using in normal outfits, non-summer ones. This one fits. I just probably generally like the idea of white wings. Particularly like, at least not dark ones. So like here it's kind of, it's not that it is bad, but if I had to choose, I probably would not. And I can't really even explain it. Something just doesn't add up with me, but maybe it's also because of the combination with the outfit, I don't know. And not this one though. Buy a car, no, this is not it. It's all paid. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Ah, this. This one will be for free.
Today is
So we
my
have Lucy.
vacation day.
This is her common outfit.
Don't
And
forget
this
your
is her
sunglasses.
summer outfit. I think I saw it by this moment like only a couple of times. I didn't even check it in game. I saw it on shorts, on YouTube shorts somewhere. Like before the patch even. The pic is her like
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I don't know how to you describe it. She has like 3 boars pets with her that are not really bamboos, they're particularly cartoonish boars.
Today is one's vacation day.
I guess this is her kind of mascot. How do you call these animals resembling a person? There is a particular word for it. And sometimes they describe it like that. She also has humanoid? No. Not like talisman. Anthropomorphic? No. More like when totemic animal, something like this. So we can kinda tell that this is her totem animal. Also has some kind of wings here. Like those are just kind of tissue looking elements on this skirt, but looks cute. Lulu, this is your part. This one right here. Like a familiar? More like, I don't know. I don't remember when it was widely used. But more like just an animal that kind of... if you were an animal, who would represent you? Something like this. So you give the answer, this answer is kind of your totemic animal. Sometimes it's not what you think, sometimes it's something that's kind of, that fits you instead of what you would like to be. So I don't know, I don't mind it. I just looking at Remreal now, I know that outfits of Jane Doe. The one outfit of Jane Doe that, you know, it's not even that bad, apparently. And I think that's all. Yeah, so Sigrid is available, but I'm not going to be pulling for her because I didn't announce pulling for today. Pulling stream will be tomorrow as well as we will be finishing this story. I think that's that. We need to start so that we can manage at least in today and tomorrow's streams to complete it. We are just around on the third part of this story. But why is it lagging like this much today? That's what I am questioning.
Target location. Navigation complete.
Wow.
Okay.
Amber Hall was this close? No wonder Remiel can get there so easily. Wait, Is that secret?
Oh no. Seek a cap. Notice board. Seek a cap flyer posted looks like some bamboo and hunt for missing gear caps. Gear bottle caps. I was just skimming through. Here's what bamboo were up to. They lost. Yeah, okay. But yeah. Okay. We saw something similar. I'm not going to read it. It's not related.
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You have been circling this phone booth for quite some time now.
Somehow, I don't know why, but game is randomly either quieter or louder for me from day to day. Today it was quite high volume, loud when I was doing dailies just before the stream, and so I made it a bit quieter, but maybe I'll do it one step higher after this conversation, and I hope you hear it right now. What fun booth? Never heard of it. Nope, never heard of any booth at all. Oh no. Sorry, it was hydrating. So, bangos are... By the way, I just thought about it. I didn't add a hydrate reward somewhere there. It probably would be a 1-star reward. So, even though bamboos even have like their entire gangs and stuff, if you interrogate them, that would be so easy. Just look at this, like it's impossible to I don't know, to not suspect it. A stream who hydrates without chat? Blasphemy. Why without chat? I can offer to you to hydrate as well. Oh, does that count?
Huh? But it is behind you.
Yeah. This is also probably a lady with the most masculine voice in the entire game.
Secret? Didn't expect to see you here. What's going on?
Greetings, Miss Bell. While on patrol, I came across this bamboo citizen. He appeared to be in some distress, so I stopped to inquire about his situation.
Girls here breaking paradoxes. I will. Listen, it's hot here. Okay. I mean, really. But I forgot I didn't add such a reward. There should be something like this somewhere in the low tier. I'm already waiting for the day when I'm going to be like, okay, there is nothing else that I want to add or change here, because this entire gacha system is like already like huge. I wanna be like, just be done with it like that. And yet my, talk for the perfectionism be like, oh, you need to add this, oh, you need to fix that, oh, you didn't think about this thing can break, and this thing can break. But I think it is so far enough. I just need to add the hydrate so far I didn't think about anymore. A streamer that stops improving stuff? That doesn't exist. No, I would just transfer my attention to something else. I only have 1900 photos in Project Horizon. What you talking about? Huh? That's terrible. Like, I have to fix this. I don't need any help from you, aerospace patrol folks. I'm just waiting for someone, that's all, just waiting for someone.
Waiting for someone? And who might that be?
Oh no. I can say, but I'm waiting for someone, and that someone will be here any minute now. Oh no.
This Bangbu, is he the one Griff mentioned that's guarding the phone booth? Oh, he's way too nervous. Secret's already starting to get suspicious. I've got to think of something before he gives himself away. Secret, actually. The person he's waiting for is,
I see. Citizen, the one you await is Mr. Gaboo. Is that right?
Bobo.
Mr. Gaboo? Who the heck is that?
I do not know. But we must stay here. We must wait for Mr. Gaboo.
Oh no.
Perhaps today. Perhaps tomorrow. But one day, we shall wait no longer. For Mr. Gaboo will finally arrive.
I don't know, Sigrid is either sometimes a bit dummy or a bit too smart. She has a lot of stuff going on in her head, but we never know, or sometimes we don't know what is going on in her head, so I can't currently evaluate if she's really smart or she is, you know, not.
Huh?
Oh, it's a line from the famous play, Awaiting Gaboo. Did I get that right, Mr. Actor?
She's the second one again. Actor? Who? Me?
Are you not an actor from Spotlight Theater? But the line you just quoted was unmistakably from... Ah, wait. I understand now. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no Spotlight Theater, and no actor boo. He must have immersed himself in the role for so long that he is still mentally in character. Yes.
She is the Chen. She is the Chen-Yu of Zenless Zone Zero, I swear. She is this one. A silly character. Ah.
I ought not disturb his rehearsal any further. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation and rudely interrupted your rehearsal.
Rehearsal? Alright, boss says only through constant practice can we build courage and conviction and become outstanding bamboo worthy of protecting Lady Sunbringer. Why? These two are worth each other. Why did you say? Spare me.
Indeed. Only by holding fast to courage and conviction can we fulfill our duty to protect Rose Califer.
These two? How are they even having a conversation right now?
I have no
They're
idea.
not talking about the same thing at all. Whatever. At least Secret doesn't seem to suspect anything. If she finds out where Remiel is, explaining everything would be a nightmare. We've come this far already. I'll just play it by ear.
Well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I shall not interrupt your rehearsal any further. Farewell, you two. I wish you a pleasant day.
Interesting. Did I hear that right? Lady Secret was actually cheering us on? Could it be Lady Secret is secretly one of the N again? Oh my god. They have sent the strongest to us. They've sent the best one to us. No way, absolutely impossible.
No. Absolutely not. You've got the wrong idea. A very, very wrong idea.
After quite a bit of explaining, you finally convince the Bangbu in front of you to drop that absurd idea. With the Bangbu leading the way, you take the hidden elevator inside the phone booth back to the Retroplex zone. Alright. Crazy. They've been adding quite a lot of comments recently.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that far. What kept you?
Ryan is a secret.
You're acting more and more like a partner in crime now. Covering for your accomplice in front of an airspace patrol officer. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Secret is. Rigid, earnest, and her intuition is unnervingly sharp.
Not really.
She's certainly difficult to deal with.
Yeah, hard to say if it's really that accurate, yeah.
Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it isn't. Alright, enough of that. We should head off to the crime scene on the lower level of the Retroflux zone. The entrance is this way. Griff is already waiting.
This one's going to be enough. And not enough. And now I'm going around with Belle here, okay? Wow, so this is what the Master Proxy really looks like. So full of life, so charming. Oh my god.
Alright, Griff. That's enough flattery.
Yeah.
The sky will get dark soon, so we should get moving.
Oh yes, unknown guests. Look, I've already cleared away the barricades around the elevator ahead. It goes straight down to the bottom of the Retroflux zone. You will be there in no time. But after you take the elevator down, you will need to head a little further in to get to the place in the photo. From there it's fairly straightforward, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Safe travels, honored guests. Let's go. I hope we can get more today. Together with Remiel, we take the elevator to the bottom floor of the Retroflux zone.
Here we are. The bottom floor of the Retroflux zone. Just like the energy hub I visited before. The lingering ether here isn't normal either. The concentration and activity levels are way off. In other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside. Come to think of it, Griff mentioned something like that too.
Suddenly a white figure drifts into view and playfully grazes the tip of your nose.
Hey, that tickles. Remiel, what are you doing?
Why? To bring a certain someone back from her own
As
world,
usual.
of course. Now then, Miss Detective, what new clue have you uncovered? Oh my, are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well, and you can try to get me to sneeze too. Then we'll be even Steven. Deal?
Deal, okay. You take the feather from Remiel and waggle it on the tip of her nose several times. And it doesn't work, right? But nothing happens. How could a winged tyrant sneeze from her own feathers? Yes, indeed.
There. Now we're even. So, tell me, what did you find?
We were tricked.
The lingering ether in this area, its concentration and activity aren't normal. And it's a lot like the energy hub I've been to. In other words, if we keep going deeper, the odds of running into a singularity leakage are very high. So, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid singularity leakages as much as possible. Ramiel, I need you to follow my directions, okay? I'm pretty dang confident in my proxy skills, so we should be just fine. Ramiel? Are you listening?
Oh.
Ramiel?
I'm listening. Please, go on.
No, you don't.
I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies. My mind wandered for a moment. It won't happen again. But I did hear everything you said. Really. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, your faith in the legendary proxy. I'll leave the oh, great faith in.
We're giving her.
Mind using a different title? Oh, great wanted Void Hunter?
I swear, you're always way more demanding of me than anyone else.
I mean, those animations look sick. She has some kind of a lightsaber, so I don't know. Alright, let's go. She can fly, by the way, yeah. Kinda like this. Ah, yeah, okay.
Careful. Something's off with these mechs. These abandoned mechs. They've probably been affected by a singularity leakage.
Let's give them a moment to cool down.
Why can't it really give you a lot of damage? Blocked, okay.
You will be disappointed.
Need to stop now, Bremiel.
I'll remember. Your fault. Huh? Stay heroic.
Let's go.
Done. Let's keep moving.
The ether activity nearby is acting up. Could it be a singularity leakage?
Watch me closely.
Is this a new spot? I can't open them up.
There are way more enemies around here than I expected. Ramiel, how's it going on your end?
Okay, she one-shots them.
These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first generation Void Hunter. Yeah, that'd make a pretty wild headline.
Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Is there anything here?
Pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party.
Yeah. Bell is right here. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's easy, okay. Ah, you can't go there. Okay. Then like this. Then like this, like this. Easy.
Let's slow down a bit. The area's data still hasn't fully synced. Remy, wait, don't!
I mean, that's not a problem for us, right?
Great. We still ended up in a singularity leakage.
Since we're here, let's finish this quickly.
Alright, let's go, Pyroist.
Ah, that's a lot of sound effects we have.
Let the stage be even more dazzling. Let me play the final note of you. All right, the enemies are dealt with. Let's keep moving.
And after all that, we still ended up entering the singularity leakage. Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leakages whenever possible.
Sorry, that was my bad. It won't happen again.
He's really distracted for some reason today.
You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't improved much. I've mostly just been relying on Pyrois's power. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight where I'd only hold you back.
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself, Miss Proxy. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard that title. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the predecessor of proxies. Does that make you feel a little better?
Not bad, okay.
Thanks, Remiel. But putting me on the same level as Mr. Joyous? You're giving me way too much credit.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than yours. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, he's the first one flat on the ground. And you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves it isn't enough. For a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure yourself against them. Don't forget, you're a proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish them together.
Well, as an old lady in a young body, she's wise.
Remiel, where did all that come from? And no riddles. Did your chronic Riddler syndrome finally clear up?
Oh my, I thought you'd at least thank me first.
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage.
Let's
We're
go.
sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world who still remember what happened back then.
Remiel.
Now that you're feeling a little better, it's time we kept moving. The crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage, I'll leave that to you, my stubborn Miss Proxy.
Wait, who's being difficult here, Remiel?
Yes, I wonder, who could it be?
White, beautiful rocks. Are those three? Very beautiful color. This one was waiting for us, apparently. Careful with the wings. You don't really fit in any doors, Remiel. Usually that would be an offense.
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remiel.
Get a little closer, as you say, Miss Proxy.
Doesn't it seem like there's more and more enemies around here?
This hardly counts as a romance. The wind feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Miss Proxy.
I'm going to do it like this. So dialogue is louder, sound effects are a bit lower because combat is quite loud, I think. So maybe it's more comfortable. Yeah.
If I push just a little harder, I can totally keep up with you.
Cherish the time you still have to feel regret. This life is for you. You won't be disappointed. Let's stir up some trouble.
Finally, it's over. Come on, let's keep moving.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Miss Proxy.
Doesn't have anything here, right? I just go.
There it is. That's the place from Toby's memory.
And another enemy. But they look cool. I like this styling of these new enemies.
Whoa, that's a strong ether activity response.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
So the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't smash it to pieces. It has clues tied to the culprit.
That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood. Wind spear. I can't hear you.
Everlasting flame!
Eternal imprisonment!
The line shall be drawn by me.
It is this type of game.
Draw your weapon!
I'm finding my rhythm. I need to exert myself a bit.
This much is enough, yeah? I mean, to hurt a bamboo, you don't need such a big machine.
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73% similarity rate. Site confirmed.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any clues.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty, so I'll leave that to you and your AI assistant.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to me.
Come on, Grok. Fairies help you quickly retrieve and restore the max operation locks.
Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether into the bamboo. And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the bamboo. Was the culprit trying to control them remotely and make them commit crimes? Or maybe...
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? Wait, what's this? A video?
Oh,
No. It looks like a photo.
we have a face almost.
How is that possible?
It's Tartalia.
Why is he here? No, that's not possible. He should have... Serpico? How could Serpico be here?
Oh wait, it's the dude who
That image
should have
flashed
died.
by just now. What was it? The culprit's face? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm not sure, but... Ugh, this mech's data is way too corrupted. Fairy, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master. Locating anomalous image data.
Serpico? No, it can't be him. It's just someone who looks like him. I must be seeing things.
So before we met a girl who has been our kind of childhood friend from academy, and now we have this dude who's supposedly dead for years already.
It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Serpico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for him. Yeah, that has to be it. But what if? What if that really is Serpico?
You look pale, Miss Proxy. What happened? If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here. The culprit is clearly long gone. Miss Proxy? Belle? Are you listening?
Oh, I'm fine. Just give me a little bit. I want to confirm something.
Here's an rapid string of warnings blare from the broken mech. It's going to explode.
Stay away from that mech.
Explosive device is
So
Oh,
close.
oh.
Gotta figure this out. Wait! A clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Oh, 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 oh.
Wait. What is this?
What did she do? What did she do?
These are unfamiliar voices. And visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Oh, there is no way. That's her memories. So we now can read minds or something.
Belly, this commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here. And my back itches.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying.
Next, please welcome Colonel Vike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the stage for their commendation ceremony.
Oh, wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are Remiel's memories? But why am I seeing them? If I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the Guard of Staves, Peliora Vike. Huh? And this one is...
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remiel?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well. So, there shouldn't be any problems.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma Core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Peliora, Remiel, before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time. No one will hold it against you.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it against me. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forgive me for it.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A Karma Core? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Ellie, you've been distracted today. What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. I'm not worried at all. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, you'll be right there with me. As you always have.
Yeah. Just like always.
Wait. Countless shards of memory surge towards you like a tide, and then you are swallowed completely by endless darkness. Alright.
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remy Hell? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those 2 classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Serpico.
Oh, right, Serpico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
Twice?
Mm-hmm. The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a Karma Core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Excuse me?
Remy Hell.
I'm sorry, Belle. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall.
The data from the Artifact Zone still requires for the analysis and organization, and you shouldn't make your friends worry as well. This line was missing, but otherwise I like this way of storytelling much more. You can watch it like an anime. Relax and like also there are all types of camera shots, so they kind of make some difference in your visual input into your brain, let's say, so it kind of is more engaging as it is in Enfield, as I usually say, because it was there like that. Ramiel ushers you to the elevator entrance and you take the elevator back near the phone booth and back towards the street. A short while later, at Ramiel's place. Oh? Oh, yeah. So, this one. I already forgot about this thing, but what is this? It's
Does
somebody.
everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Ramiel.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay away.
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faith and I would have that strange resonance, didn't you? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes. I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the Karma Core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are being so sincere, I will forgive you this once. So, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you've realized what the three Sunbringers of Rose Califer truly are.
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but I have a fairly good guess. Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of taking things too far.
What's your plan then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation here in Rose Califer for now?
Ramiel, I hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive. And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life's work into building. And at the final gift she left for this world.
But he's no longer alive? Is this what they're saying? Or this is the Sunbringer to the right?
I've never seen Ramiel look that sad before. What really happened between Ramiel, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer? Never mind. Now's not the time to get stuck on that. I should head back to Amber Hall and check the data we collected.
Wise choice.
Belle, you're finally back.
Huh? Wise, what's wrong? Why do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retroflux zone. If Ramiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Sorry. That was my fault. I should have let you know first. Wait, how did Ramiel know my phone password? Did she learn it back then, too?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you?
So that's why you change your passwords. What if somebody reads your mind from 10 years ago and knows it? You explained to Ice what happened after you returned from the bottom floor of the retroflux, so no. Okay.
You shared each...
Right. British.
You shared each other's memories? Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has...
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it.
Has been resolved. I am extremely suspicious of this meeting. I do not trust Lady Dracena anymore. She in particular didn't do anything bad. But now that we know that all three are traitors, they may know something and they might do something. And heck no, I would not probably visit that thing. On the other thing, if we don't visit, they might suspect that we know something. But they don't have really any particular point right now to do anything about us, so it's better to play along, right?
I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like Sir Pico could really have been...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. You know he's already...
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bound to stir up old memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy. They're gone.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more upset than I do? Come on, that's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule. Let's not mess it up again.
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And no playing phone games under the covers. Got it?
Why sleeves again?
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone. If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me who the culprit really is.
You sit in front of the HD and completely lose track of time. Yeah. We all do that. Late at night. It's 4 AM, time for
Your
bed.
light's still on. Are you still working? Belle?
Well. Oh.
I told her to go to bed early, and yet... What are these papers scattered here?
Notice, these are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice, Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. She needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then, Supreme Assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for second assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction.
Culprit's victims share no common traits. They've been trying to get a serial killer out of him. They didn't get it.
Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location, not the victim's identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and where each occurred.
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records.
Too late, second assistant.
Oh my
Intrusion
god.
and search processes complete.
By
A
Talos.
complete schematic has been generated for second assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Buastrom. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived records.
Fairy, could you mark the
Understood.
Wait.
Corresponding location.
Each singularity leakage appeared. CT. They appeared randomly scattered around Broadstrom. I don't know. There is still a window where it can be reactivated. Such events exist in archive records. Can you mark the location of these reactivated singularity leakages as well? Confirm the locations have been added to the map of a second
Have
assistant.
been added to the map for second assistant.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracena to deal with the CCD singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new analysis results for second assistant.
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out for? Fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Wise? What are you doing here?
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating singularity leakages. Come take a look. This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby. All the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrom. Wait, Gertablulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
But what happens after that? Once Gertablulu is inside Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead.
It goes into the city, that's a scary thing. After saying good night to Ice, you rest for a few hours, soon another morning arrives.
I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Welcome back. Oh, Bonnie. Well, do you really think you have a lot of time, guys?
Belle! There you are! Wise already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down either the culprit or Gertablulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and provide remote support, as always. Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gertablulu, your safety comes first. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra careful. Promise.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Why do I not manage with all this? You don't really want to get yourself an appointment with the Gertablulu, seriously.
Wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go!
You then head to the energy hub with Billy and Cecilia. Oh, we're already there. Following the path where singularity leakages appeared, you make your way deeper into the energy hub. Eventually, you arrive in front of a strange fissure. This should be the end of the path. Take carefully step inside only you find yourselves facing...
Belle, we're here. Stay sharp. Huh? Where are we? Did we end up back... in Buastrom?
It looks like... an office?
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office? Felina brought me here before.
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gertablulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
I think we are not supposed to be here.
This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into Buastrom. But why Lady Dracina's office of all places?
Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now!
Before you can start to hide, the office door opens.
You startled me. What are you all doing here?
Oh, well, actually, Belle! You explain.
It's already Draceena, what you've discovered so far and how you arrived here from the energy hub.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Do you have any other clues? Oh yeah.
Lady Draceena, do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Blulu is most likely... Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities...
Huh? It's okay, Lady Draceena. We're all friends here. There won't be any trouble.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Draceena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently.
Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Belle back to you.
Right away, no problem, Lady Draceena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Robot vacuum. I am afraid to stay with her alone. Cecilia curious with Billy and Tao, okay?
Something feels off somehow. Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Draceena send them away like that? Should I call Billy and Cecilia back here?
What is it, Belle? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Draceena.
Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I can still feel a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Draceena, do these documents have something to do with what happened?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data, daily reports. These don't really have anything in common, do they? What's going on? My eyes just... Huh?
Haven't we been distracted just now?
Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like behind me.
Oh shit!
I knew it! You're not Lady Draceena!
I told you 15 minutes ago I don't trust this shit. I was so freaking on spot. I was already scared for Belle before those two even left, because I already saw this happening. Coming. Alright.
Dracaena. I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Oh shit, no!
Truvia!
Not true, yeah, we just met her. This is insane. So she wanted to kill both of us, right? And we are the next one. And that's why I didn't want us to give it away. Though probably she would still go for us anyways. Oh no. I doubt we can save Truvia now. She has been literally cut through. The volume is too big.
No!
Move now!
Inside the CCTV prison alarm sounds again and again.
Lady Dracaena, are you unharmed? We received word that something inside the CCD... Is that... Miss Truvia? How did this...
Secret? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Dracaena, forgive my boldness, but do you mean... Miss Belle gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Are you serious? Are we going to get framed now? Like, for real?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Belle and Truvia. But I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. She just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Secret? Secret, is something troubling you?
Ah, my apologies, Lady Dracaena. I will find Belle at once and bring her back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring her back to me.
Oh no. Meanwhile, somewhere in the city.
Why? Why did you pull me back? Truvia, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving.
Huh?
Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer. We cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois! So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Califer buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her. And it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing finds you. And then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't do anything.
Real?
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like this?
Ramiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess?
Oh.
All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
Till days, you let Ramiel bring you back to her place at the Ennagan's hideout. Oh. That escalated quickly.
Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bangbu built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Ramiel.
Soaked to the bone.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks. Here, it's your turn.
Ramiel hands over another clean towel as she speaks. To wipe her water?
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
Okay.
You see she places with Ramiel and so you find her. So this is what the winged siren...
You know, Belle.
This is... The winged siren's wings feel like...
I've never liked rainy days.
Big feeders. Cool art.
The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, right?
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth could you just barge into someone else's bed? Wouldn't she be furious?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core? Inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the Creator. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows.
First and only duty was materials is a special core known as Karma Core functioning within an Enchainer. Karma Core differs from the ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally, it is something made directly by Creator. So does that mean that Void Hunter's weapons are all created by the Creator? Does that make sense?
And used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. But the Karma Core itself could not be destroyed. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons actually comes from the Creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, When RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Creating changes in the performance of the keys to it at least. After a long and bitter struggle, finally able to bring down all the changes. They wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the corner once and for all, to harness the power within it. Armor core within Port Sirloin from that they first to Void Hunter weapons.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porcelloi as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core? Then that means...
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Ramiel...
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Damiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer. Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns?
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place? That's an example. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to...
To reclaim Thaumiel, even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, let's look out. So she's going to eventually kinda become an enchainer, and she will have to be killed because she's too dangerous. And she killed Valley because, well, Not Valley, wait. Valley. Because that one used initially incompletely. There is not a single person in this game who is just like doesn't have any set background, right? I think even Bernice has something weird going on in her head, but she still has her back to you, but somehow you can picture the sadness and loneliness on her face. Just like the expression you're wearing right now.
Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this? Still, now that I've told you so much.
A white wind suddenly sweeps in front of you. Criminal turns to face you in the same faintly enigmatic smile as always. Enigmatic.
It's your turn.
Huh? My turn again? Wait, to do what?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now, it's your turn.
Yeah, just started talking on you, and now you're covering it up.
I wasn't even going to ask anything. You just started talking.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Masyant, the head of High Ambitions Corp. On top of that, they were excellent students. It didn't take long for them to become the talk of the academy. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the Hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 great Hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios. Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico, he died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambitions' rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Wise and I were both badly injured at the time, but we still wanted to go back to the ruins of Helios, and save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambitions' help. We were willing to guide them through the Hollows, willing to do whatever they asked of us, but she refused, without a moment's hesitation. What happened after that is kind of a blur. But on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive, except Wise and me. Then, in Rose Califer, I saw Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was talking about someone else's life. I don't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's or...
Perhaps It was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah. There won't be another chance. Truvia. She was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena. Belle, what exactly happened before I found you? Will you tell me?
Digital reveal everything that happened inside the CCD, which is crazy.
I see. So that means Dracena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
Already what? Suddenly a commotion erupts outside her, rhythmic with footsteps and frantic shouting echoes through the area. Something's going to happen.
Huh? What's going on out there?
Are we raided?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Talking about the hideout on the stream. Go back, there is nothing here. Yes.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Yes, that's what I said.
Secret?
Secret is already here, and we are going to Big Cut, I think. But that's a sick way of transition here. Container inside a wall. No. And Sigrid, she's just the perfect soldier. She's not going to believe us anyways. Lady Sigrid, please don't come any closer. There is nothing here.
I cannot comply. I know Miss Belle is here, and I have come to take her back. Please do not stand in the way of my duty.
Sigrid. She won't be easy to fool. Belle, hide for now. I'll think of something.
And that's why you decided to make her go right in front of her, right?
Belle? What are you doing?
Confront her. Yeah, this is... I probably actually would do this anyways, yeah. Try to talk to her. She doesn't seem stupid, but it's going to be very difficult to get to her. But, like... You can make it work. Theoretically only, though. Their voice is only going to escalate the situation. If we are hiding, we have something to hide. If we don't, that's one of the points to believe us, right?
Sigrid, leave them out of this. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Miss Belle.
But... I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
You came out on your own, and Lady Ramiel too? No, hurry and hide. This person's dangerous. No.
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not? Deputy Director of Airspace Patrol.
To be honest, being next to Ramiel right now kinda puts us on the spot.
Ramiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Miss Belle, Lady Dracena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So please, come back with me. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
Oh well.
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
No.
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with.
No, girls, wait, stop. I need to pull for both of you tomorrow. You cannot die. This is not happening. Don't fight. I have been saving for so much.
But are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Oh, that's a good way to talk.
Plainly, I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
Was she ever Lady Dracaena? This thing happened only now, but they have been, you know, there have been 3 Sunbringers for a lot of time already, right? So, were they always fake? Or this is one story on top of another story?
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle? I thought you'd figured it out already.
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but Gerta Blulu? There's no way.
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, "How dare you slander Lady Dracaena?" followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one?
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps. Of course, there was also my trust in Belle, and a little reasoning. According to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Draceena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Belle for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracaena ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Well, spot on.
Yeah. Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe, but that's what I saw with my own eyes.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracaena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Draceena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Belle's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracaena.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of explanation. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gertablulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed. So, either it was Gertablulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating her. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core. Judging by the current situation, it seems Gertablulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Bell deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you, and I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk. Wouldn't you agree?
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested? There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The Retroflux Zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you would let me go on purpose.
So... we just talked to her, and that was enough. That was 50-50.
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of Bangbu either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gertablulu. Or rather, what to do about Dracena. First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effectively gives it access to Roskalifer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the Karma Core. If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracena, to Roskalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing any attention. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would catch on the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no one would notice. Wait. Remiel, Sigrid, I've got it! A way to deal with that imposter without anyone ever finding out.
Oh? Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. It's supposed to be hosted by Lady Dracena herself, which means she's definitely going to be there.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD. That would save us a great deal of trouble.
But, Miss Bell, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay unnoticed?
What if a singularity leakage appeared just as the imposter made its appearance? Or maybe a passage formed from multiple singularity leakages? If that's how it got into Buastrum, then we could use the same trick to send it back. And if there just happened to be no airspace patrol soldiers patrolling the Hollow at the time, then nobody would notice, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Miss Bell. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. If we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet will be in any danger.
Fighting fire with fire, are we?
Yeah, as long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the calculations. Oh, wait, no. I don't have the HDD with me, and I can't reach Wise or Fairy either. So how am I supposed to get stable hollow observation data?
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Belle.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, I should still be able to offer some assistance. There is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If that equipment still works, then that might just do it. But without Databoo handling the calculations, it'd probably take forever to... the Enogang's Bangboo! Most of the Enogang's Bangboo used to be CCD Databoo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Belle? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are all imposters. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scommel Hollow without tipping off the imposter?
Almost mentality, you and Remiel turn to look at Sigrid.
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain airspace patrol deputy director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick. I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision, whatever the cost.
Sigrid turns to leave, but pauses just before reaching the door.
Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remiel. You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why, then, are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.
Figure says nothing more and leaves. After that, you and Ramiel spend some time explaining everything to Prophet Blue. He wrestles with it for a while, but eventually agrees to your request. It's getting late, better get some rest while you can, everything depends on tomorrow. Alright. I don't know how much we're going to manage today. Why?
Feels like way too much happened today. My brain can barely keep up.
How are you supposed to sleep on this sofa? There is barely a place to sit on.
There's no way I'm making it back to Amber Hall. I guess I'll just have to stay here for the night.
And it's quite loud as well.
I hope Wise and the others won't worry. No, they definitely will.
Wait. What is this then? Can we talk to her? After a crisis like today, figures sleep wouldn't come easy for you. You're doing alright, dear fellow wanted criminal. Not bad, you? Me, I'm clearly used to the situation already, so I'm fine, of course. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your physical condition. Are you worried about me because I mentioned my in-chain transformation? I mean, of course. Why wouldn't we? Relax, I'm tougher than you think. I can feel myself slipping slowly and irreversibly toward the abyss of an enchainer, but I'm not about to turn into some monster anytime soon. You can rest assured I won't snap and attack you while we're working together. Using temporal strengths for change and transformation, same as it is with Shishin go on, right? Well, it will lie if I said it doesn't. The more I use Tamil, the stronger the creator's corruption. But I need that power, so there is no reason for me to hold back. Don't worry, Miss Worrywart. My companion provided me with some specially made medicine. When the corruption gets too gnarly, I'll hide myself in the little room, use the calming medicine and write it out. Just like a week ago? Is this just your perceptiveness coming into play, or are you holding a grudge? But you're not wrong. A week ago, the back-to-back fighting pushed me right to the edge and I could barely give the corruption a check. The corruption will show on my skin, and trust me, you don't want to see it. Honestly, I don't want anyone seeing me like that either. All monstrous and ugly. I'd rather die. So sorry for running, took a week, but I finally got the symptoms under control. Shit. Remy. Feels like we got way off track. Maybe your brooding vibes are rubbing off on me, Miss Soreface. Anyway, I'm fine, at least for now. How many misses have we been already so far? How many names have we been given to? You should get some rest and take better care of yourself. We are counting on you tomorrow. If you really can't sleep, I don't mind giving you my bed. Hey, it's better, but... Can I? This is where she slept while I was color, but no idea where she got this bed. But in the retroflux zone, where everything looks a bit worn, this thing stands out. Finally crafted and decorated with all the favorite blushes and little trinkets. It gives off a rather unique feeling of comfort. Yeah. Out of all this place, this one feels like something where you would sleep, yeah. The bed bears a relaxing fragrance. Look close enough and you'll even spot a few naturally shed feathers. You're suddenly curious about how that bed feels. You've been on it before, back when you passed out, but you didn't really get a chance to properly appreciate it. by touching the bed. They were still warm. Come to think of it, with wings that big, she can probably only sleep face down at night. Feels a bit disrespectful to keep following that line of thought. Never mind. Yeah. Wings are a lot of freaking trouble. Unless you can hide them, they limit you so much.
Feels like there's...
Yeah, sleep. Like the ocean, it doesn't run all night through a tangle of restless dreams until secret waves cuts through the haze. Already.
Secret's here so early. I better go take a look.
Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought this.
He definitely thought about it.
That pause was too suspicious. She must have actually considered taking us there as prisoners.
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
I see. Airspace patrol uniforms. Not a bad idea.
Emotional damage!
Okay, well done. Well done. I was startled. Hello, VT. Welcome. How is it going? How was your day? Don't forget to take your dailies, yeah? Gladly they work. So if you want me to fill you in, yeah, we are somewhere in the story and crazy stuff is happening. Just hear from my dailies. I see. And we are here seeing traitors, monsters, and being framed instead of them. And now trying to do something about it. At some people, or is that a good information? Because it can be good or can be bad, but I hope it was good and you had fun. I am good, yeah, good people, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm good, I guess. Nothing really much happened. I have generally just improved a little bits of the gacha, and basically that's all. And I've added a bit more rewards and secrets. Just considering how rich you all are now on the pools. I wonder. Well, okay. So we're trying to do stuff now. We're going to be doing an operation. Probably there'll be a boss fight, maybe even tonight.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers accompanying you in the Hollow, this could work. Thanks, Secret.
Yes. That is the plan.
So let me backtrack this. How do we tend to get us there? Persons who transported newly captured fugitives. Weapons and costumes and props, they should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow. She gave us military outfit or something? That's great. Ace for patrol uniforms, not a bad idea. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers accompanying you in the hollow, this could work. And Sigrid. That is the plan. I don't really believe this is her plan. I don't know. It feels like she just didn't know what to do. She got so many ideas, but she just brought this here and thought that it's going to you know, we are going to come up with the idea. Instead of.
In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must depart as soon as possible.
Before long, the three of you arrived at the port outpost near Bostrom. No.
Look, what's that?
Oh no.
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Yeah, we've seen this somewhere. And the one to the left looks like wise because of the pattern of the sweater. So this was not the outfit of military. And how do you even hide such a big, like, outfit in general? How did it look up like? What? But I mean, I guess it works. But Sigrid is definitely not the first one to come up with this idea.
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent? Is the size incorrect?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the airspace patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
This is all you have to know about Secret.
No. No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. Two Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Rose Califer more suspicious than that?
Easy, Remiel, easy. I'm sure Sigrid has her reasons for this.
So who is who? Who is who? Are we on the left one or the right one?
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare.
Yeah, now we see the truth.
As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol, so I brought it with me.
Yeah, we know where this one came from, yeah.
Beckford Street? Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Okay.
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
Yeah, precisely that. Oh, comedy. This answer was good enough.
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion? Wait. There are two mascot suits here. Don't tell me.
The other one is mine.
Oh. Excuse me. At least, I mean, I don't know.
In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identities.
Okay. There are twins.
Okay, Deputy Director Sigrid. From now on, we're the Roar twins.
That's insane.
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "rar."
Applause.
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. Roar!
Very well. Since you are both prepared, let us move out.
Yeah. Oh. We are now Sigrid. There goes Deuma.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Come on, you looked like you were having fun last time.
You two, do not forget to add "rar" to the end of your sentences.
Cool. She's quite fast to run.
Lady Sigrid. Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
Mr. Roar.
He's also laughing.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? I've never heard of that before.
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
What is going on? And there are...
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr. I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday shifts. Rawr.
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here. Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes. Is that some kind of mission code name?
I'm literally sitting right now cringing so much. For pancakes. Yeah, tell the I don't know.
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now, Lady Sigrid!
There is no way.
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand completely! Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady Linvern!
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Yes.
That is correct.
No. That is definitely not what you meant. That pause was way too obvious.
Oh, I understand everything now! Lady Sigrid, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away!
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore.
Rawr! Same here. My head hurts so much it feels like my brain is trying to grow back. Rawr!
The route is ready. We may depart whenever you are prepared.
Lady Secret, we're ready. We can let you and the two Mr. Roars through whenever you give the word. Let's go. I don't know how much it's going to take, but we have time. At most, an hour today. So that if there is a way to pause it, then we will pause it and finish the story tomorrow, and then do a major catch. Together, the three of you enter this Camel Hollow after a long journey. You finally reach your destination, Roswick.
All right. From here on, there is no need to worry about being spotted by my subordinates. There are no scheduled patrols in Roswick today. What are you two doing?
Finally got this headpiece off. Oh, I was about to suffocate in there.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault.
Oh.
It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on my face?
No, nothing like that.
Excuse me?
I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first-generation Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters, after all. We had to look the part, especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover. You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
You just spilled out all the secrets of the first generation of Void Hunters.
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Remiel? What's the real you like?
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of you already?
Oh yeah.
Knew it. I figured you'd say that.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we? Don't forget why we came here.
Yes. The central district of Roswick is just ahead. The device we are looking for should be there.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Alright, just give me a second. Yeah, okay. Oh! Oh, she can sleep like that. For your Twitch.
That was unbecoming of me.
Indeed. That was a good idea of me to look back. That's a reward.
Let's pass through this tunnel first.
Is this the new region? Yeah, apparently. Man, I wish I could sleep like that. I wish I could just sleep. Yeah, just to fall asleep, you know, in under a minute, under 5 at least. Oh shit. I have yet no idea how she is in combat. It looks cool. And she's supposed to be a DPS. Alright. Ah, that's cool. Wait. This movement is really cool. Really precise. Oh, I like it. I like when they show off like that. I have no idea how to fight with her.
So this is Rosewick.
What a spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined this place would end up like this.
I mean, I already had a feeling she would be a cool agent the moment I saw her. Because I didn't really like neither Valina nor... Who was that, the other one? The little genius, anyways. But she looked cool initially.
Huh? You've been here before?
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer, over 100 years ago. That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by Sunbringer.
You have a good memory, girl.
And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta Data computational model was viable. But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. At the very least, it wasn't so twisted.
Comparatively to everyone? Like in comparison to everyone. The etheric other of horrors is just like almost 2 heads taller. Crazy. After all that happened, does the equipment inside still work?
It should be fine.
I don't know, I wouldn't really believe it.
Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind.
Back door?
You'll see when we get there.
Can I check? Wait, I can't check. Can I? No. I can't check out any of them personally. Oh. Let's go.
Miss Bell, did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well? Oh.
Sorry, Secret. Yeah, the first
What is that glowing over there?
Well now, I never expected it would still be right where I left it.
You left it. It looks quite similar to the... Oh, yeah, okay. Tutorial. Quite similar to the plaza in this city. When Secret uses the 4th hit of basic attack frost-tipped spear or an X special attack, if she's not in aerial patrol spear state, she enters it and gains 1 use of basic attack conversion. Storing up to a maximum of 1 use. Okay, so she doesn't really. While in aerial state, hold to use the corresponding stage of it again. And that's all? So she fights. I don't get it.
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us. They are starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
I don't really get it yet how it works.
This is barely even a warm.
There's no What am I gonna do? Let's get a little closer.
There you go.
stride.
I'm finding my rhythm.
Dealt with, for now. Let us... This object bears a strong resemblance to certain devices within the CCD.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creations after all. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial distortions. It remains intact. Guess we're pretty lucky.
Couldn't you hide it better? What does this key open?
Meridian Hall, the back door that Sunbringer left.
Meridian Hall.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself.
Are you sure then where are we going?
Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other facilities prepared for the researchers who worked here. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the Hollow, it wouldn't matter. There was nothing important inside them to begin with. But Meridian Hall is different. The prototype used to verify Rosetta data is stored inside. Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments might still serve a purpose someday. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. That's the back door I mentioned.
Emergency restoration system.
Once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the device was configured, allowing people to enter and leave.
So what are we waiting for?
Hold your horses there, my impatient friend. Let me finish first. There's actually two parts to this key, and we need both to enter. Back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key, just in case the unexpected happened. But, you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome, so, well, I simply hid both pieces of the key she gave me somewhere nearby.
So we still need to find the second one.
I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right?
So this is also your own doing. The other part is here too.
At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, if memory serves, I hid it somewhere rather high up, I think.
That is way too vague.
It was over 100 years ago. Surely it's natural for me to have forgotten.
Yeah, makes sense. This feels suspicious. You didn't just toss it somewhere, did you?
You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Bell. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to 255.
Oof.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, it stands to reason that the nearby spatial structure has not changed too drastically.
Interesting way for to put this.
Let us check the high ground nearby first. Perhaps we will find other clues.
Okay, but before that, let's put this part of the key into the device.
That's a crazy Rubik's Cube.
No enemies came through just now, did they?
Only half the key was inserted, so only about that much of it was restored.
This way. It seems there is a path leading higher up.
Else is left to the exploration. I think I did the previous time exploration on my own, like for the previous patch, but it was taking too much time anyways, wouldn't be able to stream it. And I mean,
Watch out for a surprise attack.
there was nothing special, I think.
We charge together. With one strike. Back. Face me. It is over. My spear guards the sky.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Watch me, Cliff. Don't get scorched. Battle well.
Finally blocked you. Oh, she uses her shield on on the arm to do the thing. All right.
What was that sound? Enemies?
Echoes of the past.
Sunbringer.
Sunbringer? But
It's not so unusual. Let's take a look around here.
Also, they're full of echoes of the past. She said something.
there it is. The other half of the key is over there.
Oh.
See? I told you it was hit.
I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
We're moving too fast, apparently. They don't really manage to. Uh-huh.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
That's no big deal. I've even handled things on the island that... anyway, it's not that hard.
Can I get there? Oh. Oh, let's go. I know I'm going the wrong direction. We're balling. It worked.
Done. Let's keep going. Looks like we'll have to go around.
Impressive, amazing.
I seem to remember a very beautiful spot up ahead. You can see...
Now we know everything about the location. Yeah, okay. It has 3 levels. There is nothing there. Okay, let's go.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Break! Gallop! Final strike! An ambush!
Are you okay?
Blitz!
Heroic! Let's hack the drone and open the path.
I figured where to go before the game even give me the clue, okay. Oh. I'll take that. Where are it again? That probably is more of exploration than the story, but yeah, the only way to go is like this. I mean, this one is interesting, alright. Is that all?
Good, we're almost there.
That's quite the emotion. The experiment.
Is it yours?
That's joyous.
Yeah.
I truly do miss who I used to be.
It's bad that I sometimes don't manage to hear anything because it just goes too fast.
The ethereals in this area are gathering again.
Is it just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles? Go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. Poor thing. Now, I'll take you to fulfill your purpose.
It is still the beginning of a miracle. The Rosetta data. The beginning of a miracle. Celebrate.
I know. A moment like this does call for celebration. Just as it did back then.
Remiel, that voice.
Remiel, that voice is...
How do I predict when she talks and when she doesn't?
Yes. That's Belly. Alright, we have the key. Let's head back. Goodbye, my old friends.
Today's first step toward taking back the world.
Celebrate.
The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to ruin the mood.
Are you okay?
Yes.
There were buses here even then like that. And this place is apparently from 100 years ago, right? Oh, we're back at it.
Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let's hope everything inside is fine as well.
I can't move my camera, by the way.
This is where the Rosetta data was born.
Looks a bit familiar, okay.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now. Should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Let us keep moving forward.
Why are there ethereals here as well? If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move out.
Watch out for a surprise attack! The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here. Ready. Indomitable!
Still don't really get how she works.
The sky shall not be defiled!
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher.
Hold formation. Stand firm.
Oh, I can block in this state.
Scorching sun!
Eternal imprisonment!
Break through. Sharp as ice. Tactical deployment.
Here's the time you still have to feel regret. Need me already? There it is, the device we're after.
That's a huge PC, I would say.
Only you can do.
122 Vs.
So this is the prototype they used to verify Rosetta data?
The equipment was not damaged in that fight, was it?
It looks fine. It's a prototype, but the modules aren't that different from modern ones. I think it should be fine.
Which is quite surprising for something that is more than 100 years old.
Alright, this is it. Prototype, boot up.
That's the reliability of attack, I gotta say.
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels strange. Well, can you work with it? Anything unclear?
Nope, it's running smoothly. Almost too smoothly? This system feels a lot like the HDD. Next, I'll connect to Prophet Boo. He'll act as our relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal traffic. Just to be safe, we'll only pull the minimum data from the CCD and process everything else locally. I only had time to install the essentials on Prophet Boo, and we still need bandwidth for the Rosetta data transfer, so the connection might be a little rough.
He established the connection to the outside of the hollow.
You
Already RAM, master proxy.
Griff. Looks like it worked.
I'm assist profit blue. We can.
Need anything from us, Belle?
Not for now, thanks. I've got this.
Understood. We will keep watch for any ethereals and keep the area secure.
Link bandwidth is stable. Traffic disguise is up. Target side response looks normal. Starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a holo specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching her, it truly occurred to me that Rosetta Data was born here.
Yes. Exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin with data extraction. Everyone, I believe... I must now inform you of a major situation. What? The theoretical verification of Rosetta Data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack!
Look at that! Miyabi's predecessor, look. And she had a lot of tails. Like a huge amount of tails. That's why our Miyabi doesn't have any, because all of the tails have been taken before her. With ears even longer. But looks precisely like Miyabi. And I think Ramiel's wings are also smaller here.
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
Also about
How
training.
many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
Miyabi does a great job.
So loud.
Is that Jizz? Jizz?
That's quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes.
Maximum of total tails, yes.
It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional competence. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta Data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think about skipping it.
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
And passes.
Finally, this should do the trick.
Miss Bell, how did it go?
It went perfectly. Now we just need to use this data to... Ramiel? What's wrong? Are you okay?
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time to look around. This place brings back memories of some old friends.
Are you sure you're okay, Ramiel?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the calculations are done, let's head back. If we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
We successfully uploaded the complete path data to Profit Pool. Afterwards, we changed back into the Mr. Raw costume and returned together to the Anakin's hideout. All that was for this. Is something going to happen, or this is where we can pause before the major thing? I would also like to check out how far we are on this story. Back at the hideout, we immediately head to Raimi's room to start crafting and calibrating small devices for triggering singularity leakages. After an intense sprint, we managed to put together enough of them just before the welcome banquet. Okay. While calibrating the devices, Raimi and Secret quietly slipped out and slipped back in just as quietly sometime later. So you're curious what they say, you need to focus on crew to make sure the plan goes smooth.
Yeah, this should do it. Here you go, Secret. I explained how to use everything earlier, right?
Yes, Miss Bell. I simply need to place these devices at your designated locations, correct?
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the venue.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone at the venue. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and into the hollow. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracaena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter the venue unnoticed. However, if the worst case scenario occurs, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong, and this was all fabricated by Miss Bell,
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Dracaena. I imagine Belle would have no objections to that, would you?
No, I promise.
Then may none of us betray the trust we have placed in each other.
Let's go.
There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins.
Balcony outside. Balcony will be locked, so you two can stay there until... okay.
When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
We shall not yet. Let me quickly go and check out somewhere. How far are we in, you know? Okay, found this video, and just carefully without spoiling I'll slide through. We are quite far into this story, by the way. We are like... yeah, we did a very good progression today. We are literally at the final act. There is like around 32 an hour of the story left, so it's going to be enough just to complete it tomorrow and then do the gacha, which will be a very major gacha. That's probably the biggest gacha I've had ever. Let me just check. Can I leave? Can I go somewhere, you know, just unrelated? Oh wait. Yeah, I see. This is where we were. So if I can just teleport to here. Oh, shit. What do you mean I can't? Hmm? Because I can't get out of this story. Teleport temporarily unavailable. What do you mean? How do I... the heck? I can't do anything? Would you like to pause the story segment? Will be saved during the pause. Yes. Your timing is so precise. Oh yeah, so I have left, and if I rejoin... Who are you? Zeppelin. Ben Booker. Who is she? But we are in this city, right? But I kinda don't really get where are we. Map. Ah, we're there. That's why I didn't see this before. Mysterious underground info broker trace intelligence. But that's not the thing. Who is this lady? We will talk to her probably another time. Can I get here? Yeah, I can go here. I can kick the ball in. Let's go. I got an achievement. That was the, you know, the intuitive part to do this, and I got an achievement. Let me just, what I wanted to try to teleport, if I can do my dailies before the stream, and then I want to try to get back also, so if everything works, yeah. And if I want, I can continue the story, right? I currently in the story segment manager that I've forgotten and would like to continue. Yeah. So at the very least, we are not going to skip anything. If it teleports us back a bit, then we'll just quickly skip it tomorrow. I think this is going to be the way. And then tomorrow I also would like not to forget on the stream to check out that one. What was that? Something related to Bamboo, a store and girl. It's the oh yeah. Is that it? Do we have anything here? Interbu. We figure somebody new? No, we read some stories about here, yeah. Not yet? Not everything? Ah, rewards. Yeah, that's kind of like... You can go here and upgrade this thingy. It's already like this. Didn't give me that much. Ah, fancy one, fancy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is also cool. Starshine Cross, hell yeah. Looks like a halo of some sort. This looks like something that would fit, I don't know, some kind of Mako Shoujo, right? Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to just so nothing lags, you know. And I need to check something. I'm kind of learning, you know, to do Twitch stuff. That's why I'm learning how to rate, and I have one single, I think, offer for the rate. Can you just give me a moment for it? So it will be Scarlet or right, of course. So please go say hi to her. She's a cool electric ship. And as I usually say, grateful am to see you all balance follow protocol before we host another round. Keep your system safe and sound.